Oh, I got a batch of PS4 hidden gems on the way. And welcome to Resell Robin, guys. Well, I got another batch of PlayStation 4 hidden gems for you guys. It's been a little bit since I did those. I thought it's time to roll these out for you guys. I have some PS5 hidden gems videos in the pipeline coming up. Not quite yet. And don't worry, there's always tons more of Nintendo Switch hidden gems. I got way too many of those. I want to thank you guys so much. The subscriber count continues to grow. We are now closing in on 1870. I think 71 as of this video. We're so close to hitting 1900. Do a brother a favor and let's hit the subscribe button and get us to 1900. Once we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're going to be doing a big giveaway on the video. Stay tuned to that. So if you like the content that I'm bringing out, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe on the videos because YouTube likes it. And we have new content like this every week, Sundays and Wednesdays. So check those out. Speaking of which, I have a new pickup. It's not a hidden gem, or I don't want to cover any of that, but I did just pick up Silent Hill 2. Super excited to play this one. Shout out to Quick Save Games for having my copy on that one. Well, we add that to the collection. Spooky time, it's time to play that. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to play it before I head to Japan. I will be going to Japan on Saturday. Look for a pre-recorded video. I'm going to have that. It's a special video. You're going to want to see this one coming up on Sunday because it's going to have some pretty awesome news for this trip. You're going to want to follow me along on this trip. So look for the video on Sunday. We're going to be covering the plan for the Japan trip because I'm sure you guys are going to be loving to see some of these video game hauls and me thrifting and all that good stuff. So look for that video on Sunday. But without further ado, let's jump right into these PS4 hidden gems, shall we? The first one I want to cover is actually Sengoku EX. This is a really cool like side-scroller shooter like Gradius and games like that. I love shooters. This isn't a shmup, but you know, just not really a bullet hell either, but classic shooter, fun ass game. This has a port on the Switch as well, so I'd highly recommend maybe getting the Switch version or the PS4 version. I think either one's around $30. Really fun game, guys. If you like shooters, this is definitely one to add to your collection. I really enjoy this one. Highly recommend you pick it up. Whether it be on PS4 or Switch, I really think this is a good one, especially if you love, again, like classic Gradius type shooters. This isn't one to like rest on. The next one I actually am going to jump right into is Assault Suit Linus. This is a side-scrolling action game where you control different mechs. I'm a huge Gundam fan. So in general, playing this, I have a great time. It almost reminds me of Metal Storm on the NES in some ways. Such a cool little game. Such under-the-radar game that a lot of people don't talk about. But if you check out the awesome like 2D graphics on this one, it's just a good time. I don't know if... Let me know in the comments down below if this got a Switch release. I don't think it did, but it may have. So this stinks of a Switch-type title, too. This came out actually before the Switch came out. I picked this one up on the PS4. So I really wanted to cover this one. And I was just grabbing up some of my lesser-known PS4 games to get you guys a video out on these hidden gems. I don't know if this got a Switch port. Let me know in the comments down below. That would be awesome. The next one is actually a cool horror game that released on the PS4, and it's actually Pineview Drive. Now, this game, if I remember correctly, didn't get released in stores. It was like a online store that sold it, and it wasn't like limited run games. It was a different seller. It's pretty obscure. It's not that expensive, to be honest, guys. It's like $30 or $40. And there's not a lot of copies of this game out there. Like, you don't hear anyone talk about it, but it's a cool, like, first-person horror game. It like tailors the experience to what you do, what will scare you. Really cool little horror game, guys, and I don't hear anyone talk about this one at all. And it did get a sequel, I believe, as well. Although I don't have it, I need to get that one. Let me know if it has a physical copy that came out for the sequel on this one. But super cool and obscure horror game, so I highly recommend running out and grabbing this one. Now, this game, I don't know how to describe this game. It's a, what's the term they use? Cozy game, almost. And it's a Lily. This is a cool little, like, adventure game where you're collecting stuff, exploring the world. Really cool, like, almost PS2 type of graphics, which I think is kind of charming in some ways. Such a unique little game. This was only put out by Limited Run Games, and I think it was number 77 in the release. You don't see it that often. It's not that expensive. I think it's like $30 brand new. But it's a cool little adventure exploring game. And if you just want to turn your brain off and like just have a good time, not think about too much, and really just sit back and enjoy yourself. This is a fun one. Again, if you're looking for a fun little cozy game, I'd recommend picking this one up. Just turn your brain off, enjoy the puzzles, explore the levels. It's a good time. The next one I want to cover, now hear me out. You know I have my questionable games sometimes, and this one's definitely going to fall in the questionable territory, but that's okay, right? It is Summer Lessons VR on the PS4. Now hear me out. You're teaching these two girls, right? You're in the room, you're teaching the girls in VR. This is a quintessential Japanese game that got a English release. I believe it was through Play Asia, if I'm not mistaken. This is a very limited release game. It didn't get a release in any store in America. It wasn't even on Amazon. Such a interesting game, right? I do think it's going to go up in price for real, though. Games like this are niche as hell, don't sell a lot. There's not a lot released. And for people doing the VR completionists, this is going to be one that falls into the more expensive category down the road. If you're a collector, definitely recommend picking this one up. If you're a weeb, you're probably going to enjoy it. Not that I am. And it's a unique collector piece. That's all I got to say about that one. The last one I want to cover is actually a really cool psychological thriller game, narrative-driven game. Fantastic game. Highly recommend you pick this one up. And it is The Town of Light. This game is awesome, guys. I love the narrative in this one, the story. It's not a horror game, but it's definitely like, some people used to call it like a walking simulator, but I think of it more of a narrative-driven, like psychological thriller. Really cool. It's got a few little puzzles in there and stuff, but you're in this for the story, and the story is awesome on this one, guys. You're looking at, I think, like $30 used right now. This one's probably going to be definitely a hidden gem down the road. Probably definitely going to go up in price. This doesn't have a Switch release, and I don't think it's on Xbox One either. This is a very unique, interesting game, and I highly recommend you pick this one up before it's too late. And that's my PS4 Hidden Gems today, guys. Let me know what you guys think of these in the comments down below, and let me know some games that I need to pick up, because I'm always trying to get more games. We are never not adding games to the collection. So let me know some that I need to pick up. Too many to cover. Again, Switch and PS5 in the pipeline coming up soon. Don't worry about that. I've always got that stuff coming for you guys. And again, I'm going to be heading to Japan on Sunday. I fly out Saturday. It's a 17-hour flight. Yay. But we'll have a video in the queue ready to go. It'll publish on Sunday, I think at noon. So look for that. And again, that video is going to be outlining what we're doing in Japan for you guys. It's going to be a very fun little adventure for 2 weeks. We will have videos for that. We'll try to get 2 videos out a week still from Japan, so I'm bringing my laptop to do some editing and stuff like that. So we'll have that with us. Let's all join in on this one. It's going to be a great time. I look forward to seeing you guys in Japan. As if you like the content I'm bringing, please subscribe again. Let's get the channel to 1900 on this video. I would really appreciate it so much, guys. Look for the Sunday update video on what we're doing, and as always, stay savage. Oh man, these PS4 games are awesome, but I'll see you from Japan real soon.